Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to some more RimWorld. I just wanted to go through this with you real quick. I have updated the Epic pack, so everything is now a little bit tidier. One thing you should note, if you are going to use this mod, is to follow the README that you can get in the somewhere in the forums. I'll dig it up and I'll post a link in the descriptions again. Basically just making sure that you have all your mods in the right order using those lovely buttons. I wish you could drag and drop, same as I wish you could directly enter values instead of doing the weird draggy trading system. However, that's a minor niggle. Niggles aside, cheeky little alien artifact, haven't touched it yet, don't know what it does, that's for later. Yeah, I've played quite far into the future now. So I know what to well, yeah. At the moment, as it stands, I was just sitting here waiting to see the guy's progress with their malaria. Taking over nice and quiet. Everything had been really quiet up until this point. Now, as I was just making the general checkups, I'd noticed, of course, well, first of all, there's a lot of little thought bubbles popping up, so I decided just to check to see what the guys were thinking. And those with a keen eye may notice. Here we go. Oh shit, son. So, there's an operation that I put into place that's called Operation Cracking the Nut. I like to know what I'm working with, so I just go and peel open the can somewhat. On a slightly different note, right at the end of the last video, I said that Jock's left kidney had been destroyed. Luckily for Jock, in comes a trader. Guess what he's got? Yeah, boy. Cybernetic kidney. So, the first cybernetic implant that any single one of my colonists is going to receive is going to be a kidney. Well, whatever. Everyone keeps telling me that he'll be able to drink all the alcohol under the sun and be absolutely fine. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I suppose if your aim is just to drink loads and loads of alcohol, then yeah, more power to you. Anyway, let me just skip to the end of this before we all start nodding, because nobody wants to see trading, or do you? I don't know, maybe you do. Well, you know what, I finished it anyway, so you get to see it arriving, the illustrious kidney, the cybernetic kidney of truth. And so we engage with, well, I didn't want to start any battle, really, with any kind of impairment. So because the guys are still down with a little bout of malaria, I think, malaria, I think Nebly was over it by this point, but the other guys were still struggling, especially David. That bellend David. Captain Sad. Basically, on my to-do list at this current moment in time is to open up the what do they call it? The alien drop pod. See what's inside it. Wait for these guys to get ready, get well, and I also need to operate on that there kidney that Jock is missing. So, to-do list. Need to start ticking them off. Starting with one of the most important things, which is food for the little chubby which is going to go on the trek, because it's really far away. As you've noticed, it's in the furthest corner, and with the layout of everything, it means that there's a lot of padding about involved. So give him a full belly before he goes. As soon as he starts going back to cooking, I'm not even sure why I picked JB, but okay, he's going down there regardless. I think it was due to his weapon type, perhaps. I'm pretty much chewing through the research as you can probably see, as well over the course, the amount of times that pops up. What I'm aiming for is droids to man the mortars permanently. So, well, at least from what I've heard, they don't suffer from fatigue, or they do to a degree, but they don't need to sleep, so you can just basically leave them there, manning turrets and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to just pepper my base with loads of droids manning turrets, and I don't know how they work with the AI. I might bring a few along with a couple of weapons. And let's now commence with Operation Crack in the Nut. Now you see, because I promised I wouldn't save scam or do any kind of that rubbish with this, anything and everything goes, so I didn't want to take any damage. So you can see I'm a little bit hesitant to truly engage, especially because I'm down here on my lonesome. But this is what Operation Crack in the Nut is all about. It's about just risking it for the information biscuit. And so now I know what I'm dealing with. And yeah, looking at that, you can see where the tone of this is going to go. And listening to the sound of my voice, how enthusiastic I am with my current progress, but there's lots to look forward to. Mainly me getting bent over by mechanoids.